Are you unknowingly driving a ticking time bomb? Some insurance companies' cost-cutting measures result in poor quality repairs, leaving vehicles vulnerable to serious safety concerns. In this video, I'm going to share 3 articles talking about insurance companies pressuring repair shops to use cheap, imitation, and sometimes salvaged used parts, as well as forcing some shops to cut corners on full, proper repair procedures. Hey gang, it's Eric. Happy Saturday to you. I got a quick one for you today. Rob's got a lot on his plate, so you've got me, but it's no accident that you're here watching this video. The information I'm about to drop should cause you to sit up and take notice the next time you need your car insurance company to cover a claim after an accident. Is your insurance company actively compromising the quality of your vehicle's repair? Law firms from all across America seem to think so. And truth be told, we've seen it time and time again right here at Nylund. However, in order to fully understand the problem, you need to know who's on the playing field. In most situations, you have at least 3 players. There's you, the consumer, and for the purposes of this discussion, we're going to call you the claimant, meaning you're the one filing a claim with the insurance company. Speaking of the insurer, they're the second player in this drama. They'd like to believe that they have the most important role, but I'll make the case that it's really you and the third player, the body shop, who have the most responsibility when it comes to getting your car repaired properly. Let's start this conversation with a definition. Insurance companies often have official partnerships with many body shops, perhaps I should say most body shops. These partnerships are referred to as direct repair programs, or DRPs. These are agreements between insurance companies and their partner repair shops under the guise of streamlining the repair process and controlling costs. However, these arrangements can often lead to conflicts of interest, potentially compromising repair quality and vehicle safety. Now, on this channel, we talk a lot about the conflict of interest that takes place when a body shop is beholden to the insurance company's purse strings. Several legal cases have highlighted instances where insurers were found liable for pressuring repair shops to cut costs and skip over critical procedures, resulting in accidents and injuries. Today, I've got 3 articles that I'd like to share with you. None of the information is new, but it becomes increasingly important that you understand the safety implications of cutting corners in the name of saving the insurer's money. The first article comes to us by way of the law firm of Roberts & Roberts. In 2015, they claimed that over 500 body shops had sued top insurance companies, the ones whose names we all know, thanks to their billion-dollar advertising budgets, alleging that those shops were pressured to perform quick repairs using cheap or used imitation parts. Shops that refused faced the threat of losing business, a common tactic employed by the insurers. It looks like this. If you don't perform the repairs using these cheap parts and do it the way that we tell you, and not the way that the manufacturer says to do it, we'll no longer send our customers to you. And as you can imagine, this coercion can result in inferior repairs, compromising vehicle safety, and potentially leading to accidents. Austin, Texas law firm Lorenz & Lorenz wrote this article about the practice commonly referred to as steering. Insurance companies sometimes attempt to steer customers toward preferred repair shops, which may prioritize cost savings over quality. This practice can lead to subpar workmanship or the use of cheaper replacement parts, affecting vehicle safety. Consumers should be aware of their right to choose the repair shop they want to do business with and ensure that repairs meet safety standards. They encourage you to get detailed estimates and understand the scope of repairs. Here on the Airing of Grievances, we take it a step further. We think it's important that you stay in close contact with your body shop and that you should know how to read those estimates. We tell you to ask questions, a lot of questions, all throughout the process. In fact, we recommend that you document your questions via email so that there's a paper trail of your inquiries and the shop's answers. And where there's communication between the shop and your insurance company, you should be copied on all of those emails as well. This kind of interest in your vehicle's repairs holds all parties to a high accountability standard. Lorenz & Lorenz also recommended that you research the reputation and reviews of any shop that you choose to consider repairing your car. We also encourage such research, but we tell you to look for OEM certifications. We suggest that you ask for a tour of the shop, and while you're on that tour, you should ask all kinds of questions, ranging from the type of equipment they're using to the certifications held by the technicians that are going to be repairing your car. And now I want to read you this article from the Foster's Daily Democrat. It's an online newspaper out of the Northeast of America. The headline reads, Insurance Companies Undermining Auto Repair Quality, written by Michael Rowe back in 2018. As an ex-claims executive for a large insurance company, I read with great interest the piece that was done on the insurance companies and suppressed labor rates. I can assure the consumers of New Hampshire that the issue of insurance companies trying to undermine such shops economically has become extremely urgent. The crux of the issue is that insurance is based on the principle of indemnification. In other words, to return the harmed party to as close as possible to their pre-loss situation. Insurers are saving billions of dollars annually by subtly but effectively coercing what they call direct or preferred auto body shops to shortcut repairs below the level of aesthetics. At a macro level, this issue has been significantly exacerbated by the consolidation of insurance industry itself, which has led to far fewer but much larger insurance companies. By controlling such large segments of the insurance market, such companies have a dramatic influence over claims services, such as automobile repair. Large insurers can flood shops that are willing to compromise repair quality with work to the point where such shops don't even need to advertise. Insurers save billions. Preferred shops make money on volume, but customers' vehicles are not being returned to pre-accident condition. Thus, insurers are violating the policy contract. There are plenty of documented instances of repairs by, quote, preferred shops being so poor as to pose an inherent danger to vehicle occupants. Keep in mind, this is coming from an ex-claims executive for a large insurance company. Long ago, there was a strong presence of independent auto body shops in New Hampshire, but their numbers have dwindled considerably, and those remaining are under severe economic pressure. This financial squeeze is a direct result of insurers trying to force independent shops to either adopt the same low-quality repair methodologies as insurance company preferred shops or provide much better quality repair at preferred shop discount rates. That's impossible. Because independent body shops place the interests of their customers ahead of insurers and insist on repairing vehicles properly, their costs must be somewhat higher than those of the insurance company repair mills. Specific to the labor rate issue, New Hampshire law requires that where an insurer takes exception to a shop's rates, they must provide their customer with the name of an independent, not preferred, repair shop that will repair the vehicle at the suggested rate. Many insurers substitute preferred shop rates in violation of the statute. But even where the insurer ostensibly obtains a lower rate from an independent shop, it is obtained via coercion, evidenced plainly by the fact that the supposed independent shop is agreeing in a 2-minute phone call to repair a vehicle they have never inspected for well below their posted rates. This kind of thing happens when a multi-billion-dollar corporation leans on a small auto body shop that is barely staying afloat due to the financial pressures the collective insurance industry has brought to bear. He goes on to say that there is only one way to fix this problem, and that is to change the regulatory language to indicate that where an insurer takes exception to the rates of a body shop, any competitive quote from another independent shop must be based on posted rates, and the shop must inspect the vehicle and prepare their own estimate to ensure apples-to-apples repairs. The insurance industry's objective is to wipe out independent shops entirely, as they are all that stands between insurers having total control over the collision repair industry, which would result in a total collapse of repair quality, further endangering the public. Now, folks, I know that was a lot, but this is coming from Michael Rowe in a publication on the northeast part of the country. He is an ex-claims executive for one of the large insurance companies. He knows what he's talking about. Obviously, this is dealing with New Hampshire law and whatnot, but the situation is not all that different here in Colorado or wherever you're from. Insurers are taking advantage of the system in order to gain the upper hand. They are putting pressure on the independent body shops. They do put downward pressure on their preferred shops, their partner shops, and that pressure is not good for you, the consumer. I bring this to you today because repairs are getting more and more complex. The pressure from the insurance industry is growing greater day by day. We see it here every single day at Nylund's Collision Center, and we talk about it all over the place in our Airing of Grievances playlist. So it's at this point I'm going to encourage you, if you found any of this information helpful, give us a thumbs up if you would please. Check out another one of our videos or several from the Airing of Grievances playlist on our channel. We want to say thank you so very much for taking the time to join us today. I know that Rob misses you, but he'll be back again next week. Until then, have a great rest of the day. Happy Saturday.